Hello, welcome. This is Blockchainbloom, the blockchain educator. I'm Atla Pink, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about that the Bitcoin transaction fees skyrocketed into a level where we have never seen them before. We did have the halving on the 20th April. It happened, yes. Then the other thing I would like to talk about, that the Grayscale's solution, how they might stop the outflows from GBTC. I tell you in a second. And also, let's have a look at the US dollar and let's have a look at Bitcoin and check it. Which one looks like more like a Ponzi scheme? So I think this comparison could be also interesting. So guys, all this in today's video, and don't forget, every single day I'm making you fresh cryptocurrency and blockchain related videos to keep you up to date. So if that's important for you, then very simple. Just subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'm making you short videos every day. You're getting these longer videos. So a lot of information, which I think it's crucial. And also hit the like button if you like this kind of content. And now let's do it. Okay, first of all, let's have a look at the price of Bitcoin, which is at 65,839 US dollar. Almost 1% up in the last 24 hours. Ethereum just like the same increase, 3,195 US dollar. When we're looking at the top gainers, we have IO's network 14% up, Shay 11% up, Near Protocol 7% up. When we're looking at the losers, Nervous Network 5% down, Dogweight had 4%, almost 5%, and Maker 4% down. So not huge gainers, not huge dumps, kind of sideways movement. And to be honest with you, when you're looking at this here, what you can see, this is the Bitcoin weekly chart. Very, very important, because when you zoom out and you're not focused in, strictly to shorter times like daily, 4 hourly, there you can see crazy gains. But when you're looking at even last week, when we went down all the way to 59,573 here on this chart, where we have closed it, we have closed at 64,952, almost 65,000 US dollar. Kinda where we were just like, maybe, before here and not long ago. So again, this week so far, very beginning, one day, but it's green. So we're holding it ourselves very well, to be honest with you. And, when you're looking at this green trend line, we are still above it. We never know when a further dump can come or something, but there are a lot of panics in the market. We have sometimes the post-halving dump, which obviously can happen. But historically, after Bitcoin halving, in a couple of months, we're getting insane gains in the crypto market, and it happened all the time until now. Will it happen now? Well, we're going to see it, but it's pretty likely. But anyway, now let's move on to the first topic, because Bitcoin transaction fees skyrocketed. So first of all, very important that the long-awaited Bitcoin halving officially completed. Yes, it did happen actually on the 20th of April. I'm just looking here. Somewhere I did have it. Anyway, it just happened really when you didn't get UTC time, just after midnight. So in a very, very early hours on 20th of April. And it's officially here. Actually here, they're saying it happened on the 19th. 19th? Well, depends on the time zone, kind of, I believe. But anyway, bottom line is that it happened. That's the most important thing. So the amount of Bitcoin, what can get into the system, the only way Bitcoin gets into the system is through block rewards. And until this halving, it was 6.25. After this halving, so right now, it's 3.125 what the miners get after a block. And block is happening roughly in every 10 minutes. But what we have witnessed here, look at this. Bitcoin transaction fees straight after the halving went crazy. And, we're saying the poor miners, you receive much less block reward. I mean, 50% less. But actually, they made tons of money straight after the halving. And the reason for this is very simple. Runes protocol launches on Bitcoin, and this was what's sending fees up to the sky because users rush to mint their tokens. So basically, Runes is similar to ordinals. Here you can see that it allows people to edge and mint tokens on chain. The main difference is that the ordinals are non-fungible, so one of a kind tokens, while Runes function more like meme coins, which have recently taken crypto market by storm. So there are already quite literally hundreds of Runes projects that are currently being minted and looking for prospective buyers. And about 9 blocks after the halving, Runes miners had already paid 78.6 Bitcoin in fees. This is almost $5 million in order to buy the rarest of the rare. And yeah, well, so this is now the new craziness, and we did know it's happening after Bitcoin halving, Rune protocol launches, and this was the one which pushed up the prices. When you go here to Magic Eden, you can see here the top collections, but it has a significant volatility. Check out this one. We have the top one here, Rune Stones, and now it's 0.036 Bitcoin. And look at this. This one was here. This is quite expensive. I mean, when you're looking at this, we're talking about like its peak when it was 0.09 Bitcoin. We're talking about quite a lot of money, more than 6,000 US dollar. And look, just a couple of days later here, after the halving, it went down significantly. And this is what we have here, 54% down the last 24 hours. It's a massive crash. So you should be very careful because people jumped on board because those who had these Rune Stones getting meme coins probably in the future, these kind of things. But, now the price is really crazy. And also transaction fees, actually came down post-halving. So after the halving, fees spiked to $146 for a medium priority transaction and $170 for high priority transaction, as you can see here. But to be honest with you, now the price is also coming down. When you're looking at this, look, recently we have prices like $15, $14, not extremely cheap, but nothing compared to the hype what we had straight after the halving because the Runes protocol. Okay, so this was the reason for it. Great. Next topic, it's all about Grayscale coming out with a solution that might slow down the outflows from Grayscale GBTC. Or actually kind of, because this is a new product. So Grayscale new ETF product, it's Bitcoin Mini Trust. But the new thing with this, because the biggest problem with Grayscale's Bitcoin Trust was the extremely high transaction fees, 1.5%. But this one, the Bitcoin Mini Trust, is going to have 0.15%. Extreme big difference, lowest on the market, and Grayscale said it will contribute 10% of Grayscale Bitcoin Trust assets to the Bitcoin Mini Trust. And will this stop this huge outflows or something? Oh, we're going to see it. We don't know it for sure, but it looks like at least they're making now a move. Because it was meant to be, and this is how they planned. They didn't know what's going to happen when they put much higher transaction fees than all the other Bitcoin spot ETF issuers. So it was planned to have this big outflow, or they miscalculated. I don't know. But now they're bringing down the transaction fees with this new product. So yeah, because when you're looking at the outflows, look at this. Grayscale has lost 315,000 Bitcoin outflows since launching, right? So this is kind of significant. It's more than half of it is gone out, and this happened since the 10th of January, until the 19th of April. So it might slow down. Okay, and the next thing I would like to talk about is let's compare Bitcoin with the US dollar and which one looks like more like a sponsor scheme to you. Okay, so look at this picture. Okay, here you can see the US dollar on the top, and this is the United States national debt, which is significantly increasing. It's really getting parabolic. We have, when we're looking at the US dollar, an unlimited supply. They print as much as they want, right? Then it's not backed by anything. Many people say, oh, it's backed by oil, backed by gold. No, it's not backed by anything. It's simply just people believe in it. That's it. And it's central controlled. That's very important. When we're looking at the Bitcoin, we can see how Bitcoin gets in the system, right? So it's really, really slowing down. Already 19.6 million Bitcoin is out of the 21 million. So Bitcoin has a fixed supply, which any fiat currency is not. So this is the strongest, the biggest. This is the US dollar. But looking at other fiat currencies, they're looking even more crazy. And Bitcoin is actually backed by energy. I cannot really explain it here. I'm here in a couple of seconds now. It's not the goal. Check it. If you are interested, check it. If you're saying, okay, I don't care, you don't care. Okay, it's your decision. But many people, made the effort to understand it. And mostly those who spend 10 hours to checking what really Bitcoin is from good sources, then that will make you think. And maybe you're going to spend many hours, maybe 100 hours to searching Bitcoin and what Bitcoin really is. And after those 100 hours, the majority stay on Bitcoin's side. Why? You should check it. I mean, if you just hear Bitcoin in the news or from the neighbors, from your friends, it's not that. It's up to you, but it's worth to checking it because, it's backed by energy and no one can control it. It's not centralized, it's decentralized. So it's worth to think about this, I believe. And also, this was also very interesting post here, that Bitcoin is complicated. This is what always get at, family dinners. Explain the Bitcoin. Oh, and how to explain it. And you think it's easy to understand how the United States dollar works? Here on this tweet, we got a couple of pictures here. The secondary market for the US treasuries, it's broken down. Then you have the repo market visualized. Then you have the repo central counterparties visualized. Then all these kind of things. Looks, this is not simple. The reason why we say that, fiat money, sure, I know it. Why? Because your grandparents used it. Your parents used it and believed in it. You were grown up to believe in it and using it. So why not? Nobody's questioning it. But when you dig deeper, look behind the things, read between the lines, then you understand that, in my opinion, the system as it works is much like a Ponzi scheme. Just think about it. What's happening to your money? You're sending from one bank to another. Then you're waiting, sometimes days. Where is it money? What's happening to it? Seriously, I don't know. It left this bank. Okay, it hasn't arrived yet. Where is it? What's happening to it? When you looking at things on the blockchain, transferring Bitcoin or some other cryptocurrencies, you know where it is exactly. Was it successful? Has it arrived? Where is it? You can see the whole way. It's transparent. This is a mess. You just trust it. Why? Ask yourself. Okay, guys, that's it for today. Don't forget, every single day, I bring you the fresh cryptocurrency and blockchain news here on Blockchain to keep you up to date. So if that's important for you, very simple, subscribe to this YouTube channel and I'm going to keep you up to date. Also, hit the like button if you like this kind of content and see you in the next video. Have a good one. Bye-bye.